Hey everyone, so I have a collective reading from a spirit guide, and I just finished a live on my Instagram, and as I was getting ready to close everything up, I was like, no, you need to do a message for the collective. So Archangel Raquel has a question for us. I mean, a message for us. First off, someone who's watching this needs to focus on self-love. They're saying that you're giving too much of your power away. They're saying you're giving too much of your power away. All right? So that's for one person. It has to do with work. It has to do with a co-worker. You're giving too much of your power away. Don't let them keep you down. Don't let them keep you down. Don't let them keep you down. So maybe you're letting the people at your job affect your success. That's what he wanted you to know right off bat. All right, before I even started with the tarot. As I start shuffling the cards, if you guys could go ahead and give me a subscribe and a like. I'm hoping to reach 100 subscribers so I can start using the community tab, because I really would like to communicate with you guys. And so if you could go ahead and do that for me. There's a love message in this as well. So we went from job to money. I mean, from money to love. That's interesting. What you got for us, Archangel Raquel? You got a lot to say. Deception, true love, worth waiting for, romantic feelings, very soon, stay optimistic, new love, let your friends help you. All right, so if you've been praying or actively trying to manifest someone in your life that you used to have a relationship with, it's gonna happen. It's on its way. It's gonna this is not a new person. Even though there's the new love card, this is not a new person. This is a renewal of love. And they said very soon, and it feels like very soon, within the next how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4 days. The next 4 days, you're gonna hear something. There's gonna be a shift within the next 4 days. Whether you know it or not, there's gonna be a shift in the next 4 days in your favor. Something happened in the past that broke up your relationship, and your person is about to find that out. I think, if you heard that horn, there's the confirmation. So I think that's what's going to happen in the next 4 days. I think within the next 4 days from now that you're watching this, because it's a timeless reading, they're going to find out something that they thought was true about you is not true, and it's going to change their whole perception of who they thought you were. It's going to change everything. I'm seeing a whole, it's a whole shift. They've been watching you. They definitely been watching you on social media. They might have been watching you at work. They may be like driving by, but it doesn't feel like in a creepy way. It's just that this person is very protective of you. So maybe like they drove by your house just to for their own comfort, to see like if you're safe, or your job. And it feels like it's just a drive-by, like it's just a peek. You know, are they okay? But it doesn't feel like a stalker. It feels like someone just keeping an eye on everything, because they're very worried about you. They're very protective. So I hope that doesn't freak you out at the idea of it, because honestly and truly, it doesn't feel bad. It feels like they're watching out for you. Honestly and truly, it feels like it's pure intentions. They're also watching your social media, and in that instance, your social media is a different story, because they get jealous. They do get jealous. So it's like anybody who likes your page or comments, they look at that person's page to see who they are, because they're very interested in what you're up to. Okay. So I have the King of Swords in the reverse, the Hierophant, and the Page of Sword. The Page of Sword is what told me that they're spying on you. Hierophant speaks of, in this case, I'm getting commitment vibes. King of Swords, somebody is not communicating. And we have the Emperor. We have Divine Masculine energy, but the Divine Masculine is out of sync. They're out of sync right now. They definitely want to go towards you, but they're scared of if they reveal what they thought of you, because something happened that made them pull away from you. And they're scared that if they tell you what that was, you will never talk to them again. You'll never trust them again. We have the Ace of Cups, starting over, new love. We have the Three of Cups. Somebody was in your person's ear, spreading lies about you. And that caused the separation, because I feel like you guys are not in a relationship right now. And I think that's why Archangel Raquel is here. Yeah, relationship healing. He's been working diligently to heal this relationship. If you could see, let me put it up a little closer. Relationship healing. We'll see. Yeah, that's a little better. Relationship healing. Calm harmony is also on the card. And there's also the yin yang. And there's also the scales, which I never noticed before. He has a tattoo of scales. So he has a t-shirt with the yin yang symbol, and on his neck is the scales. Justice. Justice is on your side. Archangel Raquel has been working very hard to bring balance into this relationship. Finances was a major part of the problem. And Justice card, it's right here. And it's the reason, one of the reasons why things have been out of sync is because finances were not in order for yourself and your partner. So you guys were spiritually separated for a number of reasons, as well as dark forces, actual dark forces have separated you guys. So spiritually, your angels stepped in, because they said to them, they saw that you guys need to get to work your finances out, and you weren't going to do it if you were together. But if you're separated, you have more time to yourself to focus on what you need, right? So that's one thing. But also, there was dark forces in play in the major separation of this relationship that had nothing to do with your angels. Your angels just wanted you to get your life in order. This is something more. This is about, I mentioned this in my other video. So if this is your first time watching my videos, I created this card to let me know that dark energy, dark forces, dark magic, wow, dark magic is in play, for real. Serious dark magic. This reading took a turn. I wasn't expecting this. Serious dark magic. Blood magic. Blood magic that I don't even want to talk about because it's really gross. But I think that happened. I think I don't know how to say it without saying it, but basically a woman was on her cycle, and all right, Google voodoo, spaghetti, and menstrual cycle. Google that. That's what happened here. Wow. That's what happened here. For sure. Children are in play in this relationship. Either you have kids, they have kids. They love their kids. If they have kids, they love their kids. They make a great parent. If you were hoping to have children with this person, they will make an excellent parent. Or a step parent to your child. Mentor to your child. Like they really would get an A+ as far as parenting skills go. We have the Empress. So we have the Emperor in the reverse, and we have the Empress. That is a divine pair. Even with the Emperor in the reverse, we have a divine pair going on. Okay? It just means that the Emperor is just out of sync right now. He's in some toxic energy that he's currently working on breaking through. He is currently working on it. I will give him that. He is definitely currently working on that. It just hasn't, it hasn't happened yet. He's fighting it. He's fighting it because in order for it to happen, in order for his life to elevate, he needs to break away from so many things in his life. His basic life foundation will have to be torn asunder. But honestly and truly, it's going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. The angels are in play in this. So it's happening, and it's going to continue happening because they want your person to be your divine counterpart because you chose that person to be your divine counterpart. They're saying that it could have gone easier if you picked somebody else, but because you want this person, they're working. It's like they're buffing them up, like giving them the spit shine. You know, to get them ready for you. And it's not that they're not a bad person. It's just that they weren't at your spiritual level. They're actually a very good person, and they're you guys were together in a past life, but you are more spiritually advanced in this lifetime than them, and they weren't necessarily ready in this lifetime to get to that level. They had a whole different agenda when they came to this planet. And you guys met, but I'm hearing you weren't supposed to meet in this lifetime. Your angels don't know how you guys did it, but you did it. Because this lifetime was meant for you to learn and grow separately. But you found each other in this lifetime, unbeknownst to the grand plan of what everything was supposed to be. And because you guys are determined to be in each other's life, a lot of tower moments had to happen. to get you ready and them ready. It's just that you are more advanced along the journey than they are. And they're playing catch up. And actually, the higher you go, the higher they go. So continue working on yourself, because if you go up, they go up. If you reach for the sky, they go for the skies. If you reach for the stars, they're going to follow behind and reach for the stars. If you go for the planets, they're going to follow behind to the planets. They're right behind you. Unfortunately, you're going to have to be the one to lead always. But they're right behind you. There's someone else in this relationship right now. That's part of the reasons why they're not here yet. That person is a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's using your person for money. I'm not even noticing the Queen. What I'm noticing is the dragon on the chair. She's a serpent. She's using your person for money. And they have a strong soul tie. It might be the mother of their kids or the father of their kids, you know, gender fluid. But they're not in a financially stable position in their life right now. And because of that, they're holding on to your person. Your person is their financial security blanket at this time. Your person knows. They're working very hard to get themselves out of that situation. I'm hearing court. I'm hearing divorce. I'm hearing contract, marriage dissolvement. They might not be married. They could just be living together, or were living together. You know the situation. It's not like you're unaware of it, because you are. You don't know all the details, but you know the backstory. But you definitely don't know what's going on behind the scenes, because if you did, you'd be very surprised at your person. Because right now you're thinking to yourself, your person doesn't care about you, but they really do. You are their motivation to get their life in order. You are the reason why their life has been turned upside down, and it's actually helping them in the long run. But because they intuitively know that you're the reason, like subconsciously, they might not be able to pinpoint it, right? But because they are aware of it, it's actually part of the reason why you guys have been in turmoil, conflict, and separation right now. Not to mention what's happening behind the scenes. But it's like it was gonna happen. But if the separation was gonna last like a week, this is causing it to last years. You know what I mean? It just amplified everything. If you guys had an argument, the argument that would have just brushed to the side, and you guys would probably, laugh about it later, it just kept multiplying, getting worse and worse and worse. Like, this was very powerful. It was powerful, but it wasn't skillful. The person involved in the dark magic had no clue what they were doing. It was more like, I heard that if you do this. They weren't skilled in it. And that's part of the reason why it's so strong. Because it was not properly managed. It's actually affecting your person's life in all aspects. in a negative way. So in the way that you're affecting your person in the positive, this is affecting the person in the negative. Everything is out of whack. Everything. Everything's out of whack right now. Your person definitely loves you and cares for you. This is definitely soul tie in a positive way. They chose you a long time ago. They won't admit it. They definitely won't admit it. They're very egotistical, but they chose you a long time ago. I got 3 pages. Without a doubt, there's children involved in this relationship. Without a doubt. You got the Queen of Cups. Their mom has a great influence on this as well. If you're a female, they see you as a reflection of their mother, which is both beautiful and triggering at the same time, because they have so much respect for their mom, but at the same time, whatever unsaid, I don't want to say trauma, but unsaid words or behaviors that happen in that person's childhood, you're unconsciously triggering it because you remind them of their mom. So they respect you, they love you because you remind them of the mom, but you also trigger them because it's like if you when you are upset, it's like their mom is upset with them. It's like at that level. But then when you love them, like when you're like, oh my God, thank you so much, their hearts swell because it's like their mom telling them, I love you so much, thank you, you know? That mom approval. It gives them that same energy, you know? They're coming towards you. They're coming towards you. All right, sweetie? This relationship is definitely, it's divinely guided. You just have to be patient. Remember this, all right? Just remember this. Right, this way. Remember this. Remember you are the Empress or the Emperor, and they're the Empress and Emperor. Remember you guys are a match, a pair. It's just that there's some items in play that's stopping this relationship, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But that person is going to get the karma. Actually, after this reading, I'm going to do a pick-a-pow karma reading because I very much want to know what's the karma for this. So, before I go, I'm going to do what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a love oracle card. I'm going to pull a love oracle card for you guys just to wrap this up. I thought I was going to do like a timing card, like when this will happen, but I'm not guided for that. It's going to happen when it happens, I just heard. You just have to be patient, wait, trust, believe, pray, never waver. They want you to never waver on this. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So there's some issues still. Drugs, mental issues, drugs, not alcohol, mental issues, drugs, and toxic relationships that are affecting, the addiction of those are affecting this relationship. So that needs to be cleared up. I also have stay optimistic about your love life, which is what I was just saying. Any final message? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Remember your childhood. Whatever you used to do when you were a kid. Whatever hobby you used to do. Start doing that again. Remember what it was like to be a kid. Yeah, this is gonna move on to a committed relationship. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I was talking about that. Love yourself first and trust. And we have wedding. I mean, the cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. Children, told you, children are definitely in play. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna do the pick a pal karma reading next. I don't know how I'm gonna schedule them. I don't know what's gonna go first, what's gonna go second, but I'm gonna do that next right now because I am very curious. All right, thank you guys so much. Please subscribe, like, share. I really appreciate it. I do have a goal of 100 subscribers by June 2022. And I appreciate it if you guys help me out with that. All right, thank you so much. Bye.